Welcome to Physics Fortune classes. In this class, we are going to discuss elastic collisions related to elastic and inelastic collisions. Elastic and inelastic collisions. Elastic and inelastic collisions. First of all, we have to understand about collision. So, it is a strong interaction. It is a strong interaction. Simply, we can also say it as interaction between two or more bodies or particles. Two or more bodies, or we can call it as particles, which causes a change in their momenta, which causes a sudden change in their momenta, causes a sudden change in their momentum, or simply momenta. Momentums or momenta is called as collision. These collisions we are going to discuss in two manners. Collisions are two types. So these collisions are two types. First one as elastic collision. So in elastic collision, it is important to remember that the collision in which both momentum and kinetic energy are conserved means or remains constant, or conserved means what? So neither gains nor loses. That means remains same before the interaction, after the interaction. So such type of interaction among the bodies is termed as elastic collision. So the collision in which the collision in which both momentum and kinetic energy and kinetic energy are conserved. For example, we discuss collision between fundamental particles, like basic particles. Collision between fundamental particles and collision between billiard balls also we can discuss. So any one example is enough. So collision between fundamental particles and collision between billiard balls also example for elastic collision. So any one example is enough. So second one, we see inelastic collision. in elastic collision. So the collision in which only momentum is conserved. That means kinetic energy is not conserved before the collision or after collision. Before the collision, total kinetic energy of the system is not equal to the total kinetic energy of the system of the bodies after the interaction or collision. So that one we have to remember. So in inelastic collision, the collision is can be defined as the collision in which only momentum is conserved. Only momentum. Only momentum is conserved. So this momentum remains constant before interaction of the system of the bodies after interaction of the all the particles or bodies in that system. So that's why total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after the collision. But kinetic energy remains constant. That means kinetic energy of the system before collision is not equal to kinetic energy of the bodies of the system after interaction or collision. So simply is conserved. Is conserved means what? Is constant. Is conserved. This is we have written as is is conserved. Is conserved. But kinetic energy is not constant. But kinetic energy not conserved. But kinetic energy is not conserved. Example. So collision between generally a bullet and its target, you see. There is not a perfect, that is, there is no any energy conservation. So collision between inelastic collision, we are discussing collision bit. So many are there. A bullet and its target is one example. So when collision between an arrow and its target also same inelastic collision only. So many examples. Generally, bullet is common example to us. We can choose arrow and its target also example. Now we are going to see expression for the final velocities. Expression for the final velocities. Expression for the final velocities of the bodies. In one-dimensional elastic collision. Collisions, two-dimensional elastic collisions also there, but here we are going to discuss in one-dimensional elastic collision. In one-dimensional elastic collision. One-dimensional elastic collision. Here we know that one-dimensional elastic collision. In elastic collision, the momentum of the bodies and kinetic energy of the bodies in the given system remains constant. Means before collision, is equal to after collision. That one we have to remember. So one dimensional collision. One dimensional means after collision also the travel along the same direction. So one dimensional elastic collision. All the bodies which are participating in the collision confined to the same straight line. This is the important point which is to be remembered. In one dimensional elastic collision, in one dimensional elastic collision, in one dimensional elastic collision, all the bodies in the system are confined to the same straight line. All the bodies, all the bodies are confined to straight line, to a straight line. Even after collision, even after the collision. This is the important point which is to be remembered. Suppose two bodies of masses m1 m2. Let two particles or bodies. Let two particles of masses m1 comma m2. m1 comma m2. So is moving with velocities. So initial velocities a1 and a2. So we are choosing the initial velocity of the second body is zero also. We can suppose you can choose that is secondary. But one thing we have to remember of masses m1 m2 and their initial velocities and their initial velocities. You have to remember initial velocities u1 u1 comma u2 u1 comma u2. This is assumption. So here we have to understand a small diagram. So here all are confined to same straight line. This is a body of mass m1. It has velocity u1, and this is another body of mass m2. It has some velocity u2. So generally, if u1 is greater than u2, they get collision. They get collision. m1 m2 gets collision. After that, they travel along the same straight line with the different velocities. After collision, m1 body go with what different velocity v1, m2 body go with different velocity v2. So here we have to find their final velocities after the collision. This is the needed expression to us. The same according to the principle of elastic collision. According to the rule elastic collision, they follow two principles. First one, their momenta remains constant, and second one, their kinetic energy also remains constant. So that according to elastic collision rules, momenta remains constant. See, momenta remains constant. Momenta is conserved. Momenta is conserved. That means total momentum of the system. Let us consider only we consider only two bodies. So their total momentum before collision. Momentum is the product of mass and velocity m1 u1 for first body momenta. Second body initial momenta m2 u2. This is total momentum before interaction or collision must be equal total momentum after collision or interaction, that is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. This is the rule which is followed by the elastic collision. We label it as 1. So we can do like this also. m1 u1 we can change minus m1 v1, we can return this side, you can keep m2 v2 and minus m2 u2 you can write. You can also take common m1 here, u1 minus v1. Here you can take common m2. You can also write v2 minus u2. Keep this one as relation 1. Keep this one as relation 1. Continuation. And the elastic collision which is also followed. Second rule, that is kinetic energy is also conserved. So that is means it obeys the law of conservation of kinetic energy. So according to law of conservation, it obeys law of conservation of momentum, and also it obeys law of conservation of kinetic energy. According to conservation of kinetic energy, or according to conserved kinetic energy, or law of conservation of kinetic energy. Any form you can discuss. Conservation of kinetic energy. So we can write total kinetic energy before collision of m1 u1 square for first body of m2 u2 square for second body, and final total kinetic energy after interaction of m1 v1 square plus of m2 v2 square. See, according to mathematically, one of is eliminated in every term on both sides of the equal symbol. So you can written m1 u1 square plus m2 u2 square is equal to m1 v1 square plus m2 v2 square. You can take here some interchanges we can do here. So m1 u1 square minus m1 v1 square is equal to m2 v2 square minus m2 u2 square. Just this is for our required expression purpose. You take m1 common, u1 square minus v1 square. If you take common this one as m2 into v2 square minus u2 square. So it can also be written as m1 into, like mathematically it is in the form of it can be written u1 plus v1 into u1 minus v1. Same mathematical formula. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, like that rule in mathematics. Same this one, v2 plus u2 into v2 minus u2. Keep this one as relation 2. Two rules, two expressions, two relations we labeled. So from equations 1 and 2, from equations 1 and 2, from equations 1 and 2, we- on dividing on dividing equation 2 by equation 1, so that can be written as m2 into v2 plus u2 v2 minus u2. Why? here LHS in equation 1 LHS is there. You see, you can see this here, equation 1 LHS portion m1 into u1 minus v1. Same RHS portion here m2 into v2 minus u2. So according to laws of mathematics, similar terms gets cancelled. Similar terms gets cancelled. So finally we can find relation u1 plus v1 is equal to v2 plus u2. v2 plus u2. So here we can keep this one as relation number 3. And further, from equation 3 and 1, we can find some our required relations we can find. So from this we can write from equation 3, v2 can be written as, from equation 3, v2 can be written as u1 plus v1 minus u2. Substituting this in equation 1, we will get our required answer there. So from this is we can keep it as equation 3 only. From equations 1 and 3, from equations 1, from equations 1 and 3, see, just we substitute the v2 equation into the first equation. So m1 into u1 minus v1, here m2 into, just v2 replaced with u1 plus v1 minus u2, and again here minus u2 is there. Yes, just now we have to just simplify it. m1 u1 minus m1 v1 and m2 u1 plus m2 v1. Here this is minus 2 u2 na, minus 2 m2 u2. We can write that one. We can write that one. We want v1, so that I will take pattern like this. I will take pattern like this. I will take m1 u1 and bring the first term this side, minus m2 u1, and I will take this also, plus 2 m2 u2, and this side I will keep m2 v1, and the second term when it goes to right side, plus m1 v1. Now if you take here u1 common, if you take u1 common, it will be m1 minus m2. It will be m1 minus m2. Here already plus 2 m2 u2 is there. m2 is there, that is equal to, here we take v1 common, so it will be m1 plus m2. v1 you take common, m1 plus m2 will be. So now what is my aim? To find final velocity of the first body during one-dimensional elastic collision only. v1 is equal to, you can write directly m1 minus m2 into u1 by it will divide every term m1 plus m2 plus 2m2 u2 by m1 plus m2. This is our required expression for the final velocity of the first body during the elastic one-dimensional elastic collision. So in this case, we have to find second body also. To find v2, so we use from equation 3 again to find v2. To find v2 from equation 3. From equation 3 we use here is the equation 3. We use v1 is equal to v2 plus u2 minus u1. v1 is equal to v2 plus u2 minus u1. You can see this one here, this relation v2 is equal to u1. Already we written plus v1 minus u2. Now we are going to take v1 relation. v1 is equal to v2 plus u2 minus u1. Substituting this in equation 1. From equation same, substitute in equation 1. We can return m1 u1. We know that m1 u1 minus v1 is equal to, here is the equation 1, m2 v2 minus u2, that is the relation. So we are substituting now u1 minus of v1 minus of v1 minus of v2 plus u2 minus u1. Close the bracket again. And m2, we can write this one v2 minus u2. And can find this one m1. You can write u1 minus v2 minus u2 plus u1. This side m2 v2 minus m2 u2 you can write. And finally here u1 to u1. So 2 m1 u1 remaining, okay, minus m1 v2 minus m1 u2. This side m2 v2 minus m2 u2. Small changes as per our requirement. We need v1 we got, v2 we need. So that for that we'll turn this 2m1 u1 will be left side minus m1 u2 will be left side. This one we take left side plus m2 u2. This side m2 v2, and when it comes this side changes into plus m1 v2. Now we can written as this one as 2m1 u1, and here u2 is common. u2 we can take it as common. Then we can written as, if you take u2 as common, you can written as m2 minus m1 you can written. This one if you take v2 as common, you can written as m1 plus m2. So finally we can written v2 is equal to 2 m1 u1 by m1 plus m2 plus we can written m2 minus m1 into u2 by m1 plus m2. This is the expression for the final velocity of the second body during elastic, one-dimensional elastic collision. We can also write first this term, after that second term we can also write static problem, or we can also write like that also. V2 is equal to, we can also write like that, no problem. M2 minus M1 into U2 by M1 plus M2 plus 2M1 U1 by M1 plus M2. You can follow either this or this. You can follow either, both are same. So like that we can derive expressions for the velocities, final velocities of the bodies which are participating in one-dimensional elastic collision. Thank you very much. And if you are interested, if you like this content, please subscribe this Physics Fortune channel and recommend to your friends to subscribe the channel. Every day you will get new videos with improved content, and coming classes you are going to get NEET previous paper questions, JEE mains and advanced previous yes papers questions also. Thank you.